What's up, peeps? Welcome back to Sorrel Plays, and I'm here with another video for you. Hopefully you'll find it useful, and it's my money making video. Firstly, I'd like to thank the 50 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel and are supporting me. I need a lot more support, loads more people, make up the numbers, and if you subscribe and hit the bell, you'll be notified of future videos that I post. Also, I'd like to say I had my first dislike on one of my videos that I posted yesterday, and it would be nice to know what the dislike is about. So if you can pop in the comments below why you disliked it, if there is something you don't like, or if there's anything you want me to do differently, or if you'd find it more useful if I did things in a certain way, let me know. So let's get on with the money making video. Now, obviously the first thing you think of is functionals. I have about 70 functionals. I think I've got a bit more now. I haven't counted the latest amount I have, but I've based it on 70 functionals, and I've calculated roughly how much I get from 70 functionals each day. Now, this ranges between 4,500 to 10,000 per day. And I've based that on each functional giving me 65 coins. Now, some of the functionals, the ones you put wheat in and the ones you put apples in, give you a little bit less because they're cheaper items to put into to feed the functionals with. But I have to say that, for example, with these cookie stands, you put one wheat in and it will pay you 20 coins for each one. But one wheat normally, when you put it on the market, will give you, let's do that now, a maximum of 4. So 20 coins is pretty good for one wheat on those functionals. So that's the first thing I wanted to mention. So do buy the functionals if you have the tickets. Also, if you have a second, of course we all have a second layout, you can use the second layout for just your functionals. Obviously you'll have to put your machines and your trees and bushes out on that layout too, otherwise you won't be able to use it in the usable mode. You'll have to edit before you can set it as your first layout. So that's one thing I'd like to say. I just sold all my pancakes and now this one needs doing. Okay, the second thing I'd like to say, there's about 11 different things you can do to make money. Some of them are minimal amounts, some of them need a lot of effort put into, but the main way of making money is by having a second account. But firstly, I'd like to talk about what you can do if you have only the one account. So, avoid buying stuff from the market at full price. If you don't do this for a few days, you're saving up for a machine and you need to make some money in a few days, just avoid buying directly from the market at full price. One of the reasons is, of course, if you need it on your truck, you're going to buy it because you're trying to get coupons. But I just like to point out, one of the other things is to avoid doing trucks while you're trying to make money. And I've got an example here. For example, this samosa box. 2 samosas and it will give you 148 coins. But if you sell your samosas, I've only got one here at the moment, I'm just waiting for the other one to cook. It will give you 112 coins per samosa rather than the 148 for 2. So avoid doing trucks while you're trying to make money is my advice. Of course we need trucks. I'll just turn this down so you can hear me. Of course we need to do trucks, but while you are trying to make money, it's best to steer clear of the trucks. The other thing is, if you've got the one account again, the best way of making money I've found, I've calculated how much money everything makes you. Of course, making and selling, everything in your restaurant is going to make you money. For example, fish grills give you 182 coins each. Sushi boats will give you 338 coins each, so if you make loads of those and sell them, you'll get good money, but they do take quite a while to make. Miso soups is another one that you can make and sell because the profit on them is quite good. They take 7 minutes. You just need a couple of cabbage with 2 seaweeds. Now your seaweed is 50 coins each. If you think about buying the hooks, of course you can use gloves to make rakes instead, which means you're not spending any money as we accumulate gloves through gameplay. But at 50 coins each, you need 2 seaweed, so you've already spent 100 coins on your seaweed, and then it takes you 7 minutes to make it, and you'll sell 1 soup for 166 coins, so you're making 66 coins profit when you've spent money on your hooks. It's not bad, but it's quite a small amount of profit, so it's not really the best way to do it. Now, if you're planting and selling wheat all day long, you know, for as long as you're on, you're going to make, for 10 bunches of 10 wheat, you'll get 400 coins. Now, if you do that 4 times, you'll get 1,600 coins. If you do it 8 times, 3,200, and so on. You could do that all day. So I tried it the other day. I done it 40 times and I got 16,000. I done it 80 times and I got 32,000. So that's a lot of money to be accumulating in one day. So my best tip for making money if you have one account is selling wheat. It takes 45 seconds to grow, and you can just basically keep doing it. It gets a bit boring, but that is the only really productive way I've found on a single account to make money. So you could make 32,000 coins a day just doing that. If you do it more than 80 times, of course, you can make double that. You can make 64,000 in one day. It takes no time at all to grow it. It takes no time at all for it to go off the market. It's instant because people are always after wheat. Okay, now you can sell bush or tree produce if you have enough gloves and saws to keep replacing them. So as an example, we'll use the strawberries. You'll get 9 strawberries per bush. The cost of the bush is 290 coins, and if you do that, you will get 178 coins profit on 1 bush. If you plant 10 bushes and sell those every time they come back, but then you do have to wait 10 hours in between each of the strawberries, so you get 3 strawberries. You'll revive it, wait another 10 hours, get 3 more strawberries. So you could plant loads of strawberry bushes. As an example, if you do 10, you'll get 1,780 coins in profit for those 10. It's slow, and if you're completely out of strawberries, of course that's not going to be good if you're doing takeouts or you want to make some food with it. And equally, the blueberries are around the same, so you would make 167 profit on each bush. So I don't think that's worth doing, especially as you're going to need a hell of a lot of gloves. Okay, so we've talked about those there, but this is where we need to talk about serious money making. So if we talk about having a second account, now you can start a second account and level up really fast to the stage where you have blueberries. So we're going to pluck some blueberries now. We need 10 of them so that we sell it as a full amount on the box. Let's see how many we've got. So I'm just going to log into my second account now. Oops, we've got 9. Let's just pluck one more. Now the market's not too fast today. The event's over. Chef is still on, so you need to be wary that things can fly off. And the worst thing is that somebody else buys the blueberries now when you're trying to buy them cheap from your other account. So with a second account, you need to make sure, if you're not in the same group, if you've got a separate group for your second account, you do need to have a group to be able to find it, or you do need to have a Facebook account for that second account. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our second account over here. Firstly, we're going to make sure that there's 10 pantry spaces available. We've put 10 blueberries on. I've put it in my hidden box because it takes a little bit longer for people to grab that if they don't check that straight away. Make sure you've got a really good internet connection. It's inevitable that it can always fly off and someone else gets it, but that's a chance you need to take. Right, so we have arrived at my first account from my second account, and we're going to pop these on. Okay, I've just bought those. So my second account has 16,000 coins on it. I haven't been severely making money on there, but I've been gradually making money on there, and we'll talk about the ways in which you can keep your second account afloat. So we're going to go straight to the second account now, and this is where things get a bit scary, because we're going to buy those 10 blueberries back at 10 coins. So we're making 470 coins profit every time we do this, and we can do this as many times as it takes. You need to make sure you have your refresh, just in case you can't see it, so that you can tap on that quickly and still manage to buy them. So let's put these on, and we've got those. So we need to take a note of how much money we've got on the account right now. Of course, we've done the first sale. That's 316,968. We're going to collect our money now, and we're going to pop these back on again. So 317,448. So we're going to keep repeating this process basically until something bad happens. You either lose your refresh or you lose your blueberries. Let's hope that's not going to happen to us today. So they're on, and we've grabbed them again. So we're going to go back to our second account again. You can basically do this until you're fed up doing it. And like I said, if you've lost your refresh or you've lost your blueberries. Now we're going to pop them into the other box this time, because there's always the chance if you pop them into the same box that you won't see the new ones and you'll see the sold ones. It's happened to me before. They're on, and we've grabbed them. Luckily my internet's doing all right today, and we're going to come back again. I'm going to do this one more time just so, you know, to demonstrate actually how easy a process this is. Sorry, this thing always gets in the way. So let's pop those back on again. Got the other account back here. Put those on. Grab them again. We're going to go back and get these so that we've got them on our account. And anytime we want to continue with this, it's not going to be difficult to do. You just follow the same process. I've found that once you do this a few times, it kind of gets confusing and you end up confusing yourself and doing things wrong. So I try not to do it too many times. I have a little break and then I'll carry on. They're on again. And we've got those. So we've done that 3 times now. I'm going to stop doing that so I can show you the other methods that I would like to show you. So let's collect our money. So we had 316,968. We now have 318,388. Now that's quite a good amount to accumulate within less than 5 minutes. So if you did that for an hour each day, now how many times would you get that done in an hour? So let's say 5 minutes to do it 3 times or 5 times. So if you did it 30 times, I'm just going to calculate that because my maths isn't great. So if you did that 30 times and you got 480 coins, let's say 470 coins because we are paying the 10 coins to get them back. So if you did that 30 times, you have made 14,100 coins. And I think that is a pretty good amount to make. Strawberries, they sell for a little bit more, so you could always do it with strawberries as well. Doesn't really matter which one you use. Coffee is only 25 coins each, so definitely not worth doing the coffee. So strawberries or blueberries, I think they're a good bet. But I do find that strawberries, people grab them more than they do the blueberries. So I think the blueberries are a little bit safer. Whenever I've done it with strawberries, I've kind of ended up in the situation where they've gone. Right, so the next one I want to talk about is buying your fishing hooks from your second account. Now, you're paying 50 coins for each one. So if you bought 4 hooks, you'd pay 4 coins for those. That's instantly saving you money. So instead of making them on here, any of these things, make them on your second account and sell them to yourself at base price. So that's the 1 coin each. So on 4 hooks, you have saved 200, 196 coins saved straight away. So that's another way. It's not just about making money, it's about saving it as well. And what else do we need to talk about? We need to talk about miso soups. I mean, we worked out how much profit you make if you're simply making them and selling them on your first account. But if you're actually making them on your second account and buying them at 1 coin, you're instantly making 165 coins per soup in profit. Right, I'm just going to keep up with Chef a little bit here as well. I've also got a truck. Now, let's talk about making money on a larger scale. Now, the 300,000 coins that I've got on this account at the moment, I have made in about 6 days. Today is kind of day 7, but I haven't done anything today, so also I've done it quite minimally in the last few days because the event and Chef was on, so I didn't want to risk losing anything. So let's talk about fish grills, for example. Now, they take half an hour to make. We use 2 fish, a garlic and 2 tomatoes. Not too bad. So we've got 4 on here now. I always keep these available. Let's make sure we've got some space first, because we're going to pop over to our second account to buy the rest of the fish grills we've got. Hang on, how many do we have? 6 of them here. 4 of them here, so we need 6 more from the other account. So we're going to pop over there and buy the 6 that we have over there. We've actually got 7. Now we're going to buy these at 1 coin each. So we've got those. We're keeping our refresh. You must do that, because if there's any chance that they're going to go, it is because you haven't kept your refresh. Right, I just need to make a little bit of space on my second account to be able to buy these, buy the full 10 back. And then I'm going to make my way over to my main account and buy these fish grills at full price. Oh, they're at the top. Okay, we've got those. I've still got 13,000 on my other account. So we can do this a good, how many times? 1,800 on each one. We can do it a few more times until we run out of money on there. Now do put something else on sale before you put, like I explained in my collectibles trading video, that always put something else on the market before you do. Of course, you test the market at first. It's quite slow right now. We've done that, but always put something next to it if you're selling something for cheap, especially if you're worried about your internet messing up. I mean, I haven't got a problem with that today, so hopefully that's fine. Right, they're on. So we've put some pancakes on. They've gone first, as you can see, and nobody's had a chance to see the fish grills, which is what we want. So you need to distract them with something. So we've got 318,432. We're going to collect our money now. So straight away that's 320,000. Right, we're going to sell these again. At the full price. Always make sure you've got enough money on your other account, otherwise you'll put it on and you won't be able to buy it. Okay, it's not showing that time, so I had to do a refresh, and I've got them. So we're going to go back to the other account again, and we're going to buy them one last time. Just, you know, you get the idea of what's happening here. Basically, instead of selling your fish grills to the market and losing them and making that money once, you've got the chance to make it over and over again with the same fish grills. So you don't have to keep cooking them again and again and again. You're going to be losing ingredients. You're going to have to wait for more fish to come out. So we don't have to do that with this method. So I've got no refresh left on my second account now, which means I definitely need to stop doing that because I might lose them. But yeah, you get the general idea of that. Now you can do that with sushi boats if you want quicker money, but of course your second account is going to run out of money quicker as well. So let's get the money now. So already 322,000. You can see how rapidly that's going up. I'll just check this. Okay, discard this one. That's going to take too long. Let's get rid of that one. And the points on this one are really low, so I'm not going to bother with that one. Okay, I think that was a takeout I needed. Yep. Okay, so that's the next way. So you can do that with miso soups. They're quicker to make. You need less ingredients. You'll make 1,660 coins for each 10 that you sell. And you'll buy them back, of course, again for 10 coins. So instantly, that's 1,650 coins profit on each time you sell those. Again, fish grills, sushi boats, they're the best ones to be doing this on. Things that make good money. I mean, now that I'm a level 67, I must talk to you about this. This would be applicable if you have the one account. So this is a little gem for me, this lemon tea. As you can see, I've got 6 of them in here. Yesterday, I made about 40 or 50 of these and just kept selling them. They are 340 coins each. And I am so happy about what kind of profit you're making on these. So when you get to level 67, or if you're already at level 67, I would definitely advise selling these. So I'll put a couple of these on. They take a little bit long to go off the market because I don't know whether it's because there isn't many high levels or whether it's because people are finding that they're making good profits, so they're doing what I'm doing, basically making their own and selling it. Okay, what else do we need to talk about? Okay, how do you keep your second account afloat? Now, the best way to do that is the same as the first account, by selling wheat. So you can sell wheat all day long and you'll make enough money. You don't really need to worry about cooking all different things and selling them, because it's going to take time. You need loads of ingredients. So that's the best way. You can use your gloves to make hooks, so fishing hooks on your second account. Use all the gloves you've got. If you've got loads like I have, we do tend to get gloves more than saws, so you could use your gloves, make some hooks, and then sell them to yourself. If you keep cooking easy recipes, just keep planting your ingredients all day long. Stay away from trucks again on the second account, because they don't make you a lot of money. Trucks are better for leveling up. And also, of course, you need some brown or silver tickets. If you stop planting trees and bushes on your first account for a while, you will save a lot of money. You just plant them on your second account instead. So you don't have to have too many on the first account. Like, as you can see, I've got 4 apple trees on here. If I need apples, I just go to my second account and get them from there, and I can buy them cheaper. You can do menu orders on your second account. That gets you quite a bit of money, of course. And that's about it. Can I think of anything else? I mean, if you're making a lot of ice cream, one of the best things to do would be these tropical smoothies, if you're at that level, or the very berry smoothies. They are 277 coins each. And the tropical smoothie, I'll just check that. Let's have a look. How much? Oh, where is it? How much do you get for those? As far as I remember, these are good money as well. So yeah, 384 coins. So the tropical smoothies are a bit of a gem, and so are these. Sorry, very berry smoothie and tropical smoothies are very good for selling as well. So if you want to make ice cream all night and then come on in the day and make as many of those as you possibly can, that will get you some money as well. And I think that's it. If I come up with any other ideas, I'll let you know. I'm glad to say as well that these tea bushes are gloves and not saws, so that's another reason why making those teas and selling them is a really good way of making money. So we have managed to sell those 2 really quickly as well, even with the market being quite slow. And that's it. If anybody's got any other ideas to add to this video, comment below. Thank you for your support. Thanks for watching the video. Have fun making money. Take care. Peace out.